Living in Telemark, we are extremely spoiled with nature. We have enormous amounts of mountain and forest areas ready for discovery. I've taken you to Brattefjell, I've taken you to Hjartdal and so forth. Now we're going to go into an area where I've never been. We're going into Brattefjell Vindeggen. As you see in the background here. Really looking forward to this trip. I will do it as a one-nighter. My goal is to get into an area called Robek and spend the night there and see what this for me, new mountain area has to offer. So I hope you tag along, yeah, and enjoy the trip. Let's go. For those who fish, this might be a good spot. Hi. Hi there. Well, if they stick to the path, they will be surprised that I am following them. I think I'm gonna have a little break now before I cross here because this looks slippery and it's steep down to the water. So 5-minute break. Well, I managed to stay on my feet. It was not slippery at all. So, but then again, my boots are good. So yeah, but I was happy to get across. And on we go. So, unplanned break. You saw the sheep coming down. So three people driving the sheep down from the mountains. So it's that time of year again to get the sheep down. So it's always nice to see. So yeah, I just stopped and went to the sideline so I didn't stand in the way or scare the sheep so they would not run off to the side. But they're disciplined, they followed the path. So, okay, we'll move on. We are heading, well, the mountain you see in the front there with the clouds on top, That is, I think it's called Sveaberget, or Svafjell, something like that. And we're going to the right side of that. So, okay. Suddenly notice all these anthills. That's number 7. 8, 9 over there, 10. 11. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 2 more over there, 17, 18. 19. 20. 21. 22, 23. And if you picture a tent here, don't be surprised if you get ants in the tent. Well, actually, a friend of mine, Hans Inge, he has the YouTube channel Fintur, Fintur, Fintur. He's walked here before, and he's the guy who inspired me to do this hike. He showed this, and he called it the ant Mecca. Well, it's a good name, but he only counted 9, which is there. But I started counting yours, like 23 ant hills. Let's see if there's any more here. Oh, this looks like it's 23 in, let's say, in a matter of 30 meters or something like that. Okay. I have a slight feeling that rain is shortly upon us. So, not looking forward to that. It was not supposed to rain during the weather forecast. They said that there might be fog. So if this is fog or rain, we'll see. I think it's rain. But I'll keep on hiking. So maybe I will not, if it starts to rain, I might not go high up. I'll stay down here in the low. So we shall see, Okay, and onwards we go. Okay, first glimpse of the Lake Vindsjåen down here. The plan is, to go up into the valley up there. In the clouds there you have Svafjell, but that's the weather. I don't think I'm going to do that. I've been hiking so much that in my life that I have no problem in saying, oh no, I'm doing something else. So because it's just fog and clouds up there, it's a slight rain in the air. So I think I will come down along the lake. I will find some place by a river where there is running water. I will have some lunch and decide upon what I'm going to do. So, so that is the plan. So I will probably stay the night, but I will not climb up into the up into the clouds and stay in the clouds, because what's the fun in that? There's no view. Gotta have a view. So, but this basin here, very beautiful. So there's a large basin goes around, and it's the Brattefjell Vindeggen area is a beautiful area. So someday when the weather is nicer, I will explore more of it. But well, first of all, lunch, because I'm really hungry. Okay. Moment of truth. How does adventure food pasta carbonara, how does that turn out? Looks really nice, nice colors. Nice colors. So, I don't know if you can see this pretty well anyway. What is it I usually say? It's not Michelin material, but it will do. It will do. They haven't cut the roof lately. A couple of trees growing on now, some birches. So I'm gonna camp close to this area. I'm not sure. I'm trying to find a camping spot. I just want to stay close to the river running over there. I'm just gonna find it. There's nobody here, so they won't mind me pitching my tent somewhere here. Okay. Let's keep on looking. Well, I guess some of you who are like gear freaks are wondering what this is. This is a tent I bought 30 years ago. Helsport, Norwegian brand, makes excellent tents. They came out with a brochure. This is in 94, 95-ish. And said that they were making a series of tents for high altitude climbing. I was looking, at that time I was looking for a very light two-person tent. And at the time this was a very light two-person tent. 2.2 kilos, complete with pegs and everything. So I bought it, or I ordered one, because it wasn't ready yet. And I think I had to wait for almost 3 months before Helsport could deliver. And what they said is that they were not sure about what fabric to use yet. And they ended up with this. This is microfiber cloth. It's a one sheet tent. There's no inner. There's just the outer. And the weight of 2.2 kilos was extremely lightweight back in 94, 95, 96, whenever. So I've never used it for extreme high altitude climbing, but I have used it several times. I've used it a lot, but it's a long time ago. I have not used this tent for at least 15 years, or maybe more. So, and I decided now, because I've been using the X-Dome the last year, and I said, no, I want to do the Summit, because that's the name. The brand is Helsport. The model name is Summit, and and one person tent. So some of you, we will do a walk around. And as I said, this tent came in 94, 95, and you will see that this model of tent is been used again in other series of models. So you see here, Summit Esport. And inner, outer. There's no inner. There's a couple of pockets. There is a plate open, and I guess this is for when you're stuck in bad weather in high altitude. That is the kitchen sink, or that is the toilet, or whatever, but it's a possibility to open it. There are no ventilation openings in the tent, so there is an inner door, but you don't close it all the way. So and you cannot get the outer door, really tight, because it's made for you to have all your backpacks and gear here, and which you do not. So you have to climb over all your gear to get into the tent. Right. So still works. 30 years old. I love it. But compared to the X-Dome and the 980 grams, 2.2 kilos, oh, that's a lot. So, okay, let's continue the journey. I did not get as far as I wanted to today. I'm out of shape. I'll admit to that. But Garmin says I did 15.5 kilometers today. Not sure about that, but I'll take it. So, but I am, as you saw, where I pitched the tent, and there's this open large basin here. I will spin the camera around. Beautiful, beautiful area. Wow. So we're really beautiful. Oops. Around here. That's the direction we came from. Okay, it's 9:15, and as you can see, I'm in the tent. I'm gonna call it a early evening, because not that much to do. I've been looking at nature and the birds and the wonderful, beautiful nature that is here in the Brattefjell area. You can only do that for some hours. So I'm gonna turn in, and knowing myself, I will get a good night's sleep. So yeah. So it's about time. Yeah. Yes. Good night. excellent night's sleep. Perfect. It's 9 o'clock, so almost 12 hours. The cloud cover is, as you can see, still low, which was as forecasted, predicted, and so I think I will just have my breakfast, which by the way today is chocolate muesli from Real, and yeah, and then just pack and head on back to the car. So yeah, but first some chocolate muesli and a cup of coffee, and yeah, then we'll break down camp. Okay, 3 minutes is up. Stir again. I was supposed to have coffee, but I took the wrong one, so it's chocolate muesli and cocoa. I can do double chocolate, that's a luxury. Well, the weather forecast was wrong. The rain did come. So I was planning, to film the, taking down the tent and everything like that, but I had to do it the quick way. So my backpack is packed, and I'm just catching my breath after this little jolt of packing. So yeah. Now it looks like it's stopping. So maybe it was just a scare. So, but as you can see, cloud cover is pretty low. So yeah, gives it that mystic feel. So, so next stop, or next thing to do, start walking. There's one thing I've noticed up here, and also I've seen on many other YouTube movies, is the geology around here. These red rocks, there are lots of them, and from what I understand, that the further you get into this mountain area, the more frequent they become. And I've seen from the top of Brattefjell, the cairn up there is, almost entirely red. So if this is special for the area, I don't know, but it's nice because usually you have these gray rocks, but more and more frequent you get in, you get these red. Okay, as you understand, I am, or might understand, I have packed, I am good to go. So I'm starting now on the return to the car. I will take the same path as I came up yesterday. So, okay, let's do the return. done in 1 minute. So let's get going. Let's get going. I was planning to film me coming this way across this slippery, but it actually was a little slippery, so I'm not going back. Once is enough. Okay, but one obstacle done. Let's go. Okay, just done with my 10-minute break. Got in some fluids, some salted peanuts, and of course the famous Norwegian quick lunch, the ultimate hiking chocolate. For those who don't know what that is our Kit Kat, and it's much better than Kit Kat. So, as you can see, I'm out on the road, so approximately 2 kilometers to the car, ish, like that. Okay, hey ho. As you can see, I am back at the car. 2 hours 30 minutes it took from camp to get here, so I'm glad to be here. This was one of those hikes where I'm in bad shape. The weather is not, you know, optimal, and yeah, so but still one for the storybooks. Because even if I am tired, I am, you know, so I have enjoyed myself. You know, I love being outdoors. So you don't need sunshine, you know, you don't need sunshine for every hike. So for those of you who, you know, my 30-year-old tent. The condensation inside the single sheet tent was not so bad. The door, which was right over my head, there was a little right on top, but the walls, there was no condensation at all. So maybe Hellsport did a smart thing with the microfiber cloth on the tent. But I have never seen a tent since with microfiber, as I know. So yeah. So now it's just to fill up some fluids and get on the road and get back home. So I will end the movie here. If you have managed to stay along all the way, thank you for that. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't follow my channel, Gubbe på tur, please do. So yeah, the normal YouTube stuff. So okay, hopefully not so long until next time. It was 3 months now since my last trip, so that's too long. But I've been busy in the meantime, so I am partly excused. Okay, thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day and enjoy your backpacking. sun is shining and the living is easy.